Hey guys, gun guy Mexicano here, and as you can see today I'm bringing you guys a Colt, and if you guessed a Colt 1911, you guessed right. I just wanted to show you guys this pistol real quick. This is a Colt government model. This is a Series 70s pistol, and this is the Mark IV. I think the model is the Model O, if I'm not mistaken. And maybe about a month ago, we took this pistol to the range, and 3 other 1911s. We took a Springfield, a Remington, and another Colt. That was a Series 80s though, and there was a friend of ours that kind of had asked what the difference were between Series 70s and Series 80s pistols in the Colt line, and we explained that it was basically that drop safety that's present in the Series 80s pistols that the Series 70s do not have. And he kind of figured that after a while, after shooting both, he tend to prefer the trigger on the Series 70. I mean, it's just a better trigger. I know that you could probably do some kind of work to Series 80s pistols to make that trigger better, but we have a friend that goes to that range. He's a gunsmith, and he tends to do work there for people that are there at that particular range, and he won't even touch Series 80s pistols. He's never really explained to us why. I've never really opened up a Series 80s pistol just to mess with the internals and look around. But according to him, it's more difficult, or at least it's not as easy as working on Series 70s pistol, especially for trigger jobs. So, take that for what it is, I guess. But I tend to prefer the Series 70s triggers. At least just with the pistols that I've shot. And that day we were shooting a good amount of 1911s, and I think this was the best trigger on all 4. But personal preference, I guess. But here it is. Before I show it to you guys too much, just make sure that it is safety checked. And you guys probably can't see, but I could definitely tell that there's no cartridge in there. The lighting here is kind of bad right now. I'm moving stuff around, and I kind of had to set up kind of quick. But either way, we'll point in a safe direction and leave that firearm safe. You can see no cartridge in the mag. But like I was saying, Series 70 pistol, this particular one is like a blued finish here on the sides. I kind of like that they did like a combination of matte and blued on this pistol. You can see like these undercuts are matte, the top is matte, but the sides on the frame, here on the back as well, back strap of the frame, it's all like blued and shiny, and I think that's a really cool contrast. That flat, bead blasted finish on the top kind of helps, especially with these particular sights. These are kind of very basic. You can see that front blade there with the blacked out back U-notch. They work, but they're not the fastest acquisition sights, especially outside. I can only imagine if that was shiny, that'd probably be horrible to try to pick those up. But these work fine. It's got a basic hammer there, the arched mainspring housing there, the beaver tail. One thing that he kind of did notice was this. There was on the Series 80s pistol. We noticed that it had some texturing on the front. We don't know if it was factory or if maybe someone added to it. It looked factory, but there was some kind of texturing a little too high here up on the front strap, and it seemed to bother my friend. At least his knuckle, it would look kind of red and raw when he was finishing shooting. Maybe it was just his grip, because it didn't bother any of us, but he kind of complained about it. And as you can see, this Series 70 is just slick. It's smooth. It doesn't have anything. It does have texturing here on the back. If I can focus on it, there you go. And that's fine. That's nice. That works well. I don't know if I prefer the arched mainspring housing or that flat. Maybe I kind of like a little the arched mainspring. The mainspring housing, this arched kind, a little bit better. But I don't know. I guess both of them seem fine to me. I tend to like this arched one maybe a little more. Pretty sure you guys know these mags are steel. These are Colt mags, as you can see there, and they're 7-rounders. I guess that's some of the beef, or one of the beefs that people have with 1911, that it's just 7+1, and maybe for some people, I guess that's not enough. I don't carry this pistol. At least I haven't tried carrying it for a long periods of time. I think the longest I've ever tried was maybe a few days, and it just didn't work. It was too heavy. The size is not really what bugs me, it's the weight. Especially if you carry it on a belt like I did, like I tried. I only have one holster for this gun, and that kind of turned me off to carrying it. I tried carrying it, it was just heavy. I mean, you knew that you were carrying this gun. I've carried guns this size, like a Glock 17, which obviously is not as heavy, and it's just not the size that bothered me. I guess it's more than anything the weight. So maybe like some kind of shoulder rig or something, or a different kind of holster. But for now, I'm not carrying it. I don't think I will in the future. That is a little bit of a downside, you know, it's only 7+1, but I have a lot of friends that carry revolvers that, you know, are 6 shots, and they're totally comfortable carrying that. So, you know, 7+1 and semi-auto, you know, carry 2 mags, I guess. But there you guys have it. Let me guys flip it on this side so you get a look on it, get a good look of it. You can see it says a Colt government model on this side. There you go. 45 automatic caliber. Not Colt pony. And to the day, I really haven't had any trouble with any kind of ammunition, as probably you'd expect. From Colt, Remington ammo. I have some of this Perfecta ammunition that we were plinking with that very day. The Herders, I think, as well. We were shooting some of that. Obviously the Federal stuff, but the only ammo I haven't tried, and I'd like to try it just to see if it actually, you know, if it functions fine, would be some aluminum cased. I'm sure it will. I don't know. I don't see why it wouldn't, but just food for thought, I guess. There, I need to try that ammo. But there you guys have it. Like always, I'd like to know y'all's opinion, your comments. Leave them down in the comment section down below, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.